everyone, and welcome to another 31 Days of Horror with me, Angela of Morbid Heart Designs. Today is day 14 of 31 Days of Horror, and we're going from my least favorite watch for this year to my highly recommended. And we're about at the middle, so these are the movies. This is another one for the documentary 50 Best Horror Movies You've Never Seen. It is called Wishmaster. And I'll be honest, this is one I have watched before. I did watch it a second time for this review as it's been a few years. I didn't really hate or enjoy the last one, which is one reason it's kind of in the middle. I did attempt to look at it with a newer perspective, knowing it is on the 50 Best Horror Movies You've Never Seen list, but it was still meant to me. There was some good. Actually, there was more good than bad. This is a type of movie that immediately gets into the gore and the horror just with the first scene, building up how evil and messed up our genie is, who is the Wishmaster. I described the entire plot of this movie as be careful what you wish for. The movie does open up with Juxta the Mighty, you know me. It always makes me happy to see his face, and I am so disappointed he dies within the first 5-10 minutes of this movie. Probably 10, because the first scene is a little long. So that was disappointing, but it did make up for it. Robert Englund is in this movie towards the end. Unfortunately not as Freddy, but he is in this movie. I don't necessarily feel like the effects hold up over time, but I will say the creature design for the genie is a lot of fun, and I did enjoy that. I didn't necessarily feel for our main character, and it wasn't a bad acting performance. It was more the plot around the character. I just didn't like her, and it's hard to really rate a movie high when you don't feel for or like their main character. Now, she is somebody you might relate to or like more than I do, but it's important to like your antagonist. So if you watch this movie, you might like it more than I did. In fact, if you have seen this movie and you disagree, let me know. Comment below. What did you like about this movie? What did you hate about this movie? I would be interested in a modern take on this movie between the practical effects and limited technology when it was made versus what we have now. Though I will note the practical effects of this movie are really good, because I do give it 3 zombievers out of 5, right in the middle. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. There was a lot of good things about the movie. More good than bad. I hope you're enjoying my 31 Days of Horror, where I'm going from my least favorite to my most favorite watch for this year's list. If you're new here, welcome. I typically do art videos on Tuesdays, horror movie reviews on Thursdays, and sometimes those horror movie reviews are art videos too. So if you like that kind of stuff, please subscribe. If you're returning, thank you for staying. Thank you for hanging out and enjoying all the awesome that is here on my channel. Check out my social medias for more options. Hang out with me on Twitch, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time while I art or con prep. It's always, you never know what I'm gonna do. And stay tuned for my most recommended horror movies for this year's 31 Days of Horror. So from my dark heart to yours, have a wonderful day, and please don't die before my next video.